All right. Welcome to the Hardcore Pub. Testing out some new software here, so I might have some glitches. I see that there's two people in here, so if one of you happens to be drinking, I'm going to put a link in the chat. If you have a cell phone or if you're sitting in front of your computer and you click on the link that I just posted in the chat, it will send your video to me and I can add it to the stream. So we're not just looking at my mug. We can look at yours too. But I got to get something in my glass here. Dragon's Milk. White bourbon barrel aged white stout. Hey, Dave. Molly. I hope Dave is not at work, and I hope he can. Even if you don't want to show your face, if one of you could just click on that link so I can see if it's my first time using it. Hey, Barb. Yeah, I'm testing out all these features here, so I want to try to add one of you guys to the your video to the screen, but you got to click on the link. Molly, I know Russ is there with you, and I know he's drinking a beer, so you could actually activate your camera and then point it at him. He'll never know. White stout. I don't know if I'd call that a stout, but it's Dragon's Milk. It's only 6% alcohol, but I'll tell you what. I drank one today, and I was feeling it already. Ooh. Hey, look at that.
Is it working?
It is.
Well, goddamn.
You know, down here in the South, we have these you put these things on and they keep your beer cold, but up there, don't you guys use can warmers? Keep them from freezing?
Yes. Here, hold this.
You put these things on and they keep your beer cold, but... Oh, hey. What is that clothes hanger you got there?
That's what one would call a squat rack.
What's that for?
I have no idea, actually.
Coors Light. Hey, I got something for you.
You gotta watch this. That's better.
What is that?
It's the olives that you need to add to your Coors Light.
Oh. No, I don't want hypertension.
Hypertension?
Yeah, I have enough sodium, dude.
Oh. There's salt in these things?
See the flag?
Do see the flag. If I could turn my camera around, I've got my American flag and my Marine flag right there.
It's kind of weird that you don't have it right behind you.
Well,
no, for the world to see, you know.
Well, but what I see right here, that's my buddy Doc Fonseca, who's a Navy Cross recipient, and that's Jack Lucas Medal of Honor that I met. He's passed on now. He was the 15-year-old that lied about his age and joined the Marine Corps in World War II, and then they didn't kick him out, but they weren't going to send him to combat. So he kept getting in bar fights, throwing in the brig. They still wouldn't send him, so he just snuck on a ship that was going, and halfway across the ocean, he jumped out and said, what are you going to do? So they gave him a rifle, and he landed on Iwo Jima and jumped on 2 grenades. Didn't kill him.
I bet you it maimed him a bit.
Hunter Teeters. That's the Hunter I think it is. I wonder how come he's not here.
How does the millennial farmer hold his arm out for hours. This is impossible.
Oh, you talking about with a camera and streaming and stuff?
I'm holding my left arm out, extended with a phone, and it's exhausting. Like, how do people do this?
I'm gonna let you set it down for a minute. I wanna see how to switch cameras here. Hold on 1 second. Well, that's good. I don't see you that you're in uniform, so you're not at work. You can enjoy.
Of course I can.
Must be nice to have so much seniority where you can get Friday nights off.
Oh, I work Monday through Friday, buddy. That's it. And I know I got one of these Wimp beers, but that's all I got.
What is it?
Mick Ultra.
Uh-oh, Russ. Mick Ultra. You gotta post a link to that thing you sent me today. Although for somehow I thought when I cut Russ out, I thought it would put him back in my waiting room here, but it removed it. So Molly needs to re-click back on it. I'm still learning. My first time using this.
Yeah, I'm on my iPad, so trying to adjust here. You may see Anna in the background once in a while. How's it going?
Life is good, man. You know, the McRib is back. I just had one.
The McRib is back. It's like the best processed meat ever.
It is. You know, when I saw the video, it said it was out nationwide today. I said, well, I got to get one, and it didn't disappoint.
Cool. When you coming down?
I'll be there in January.
January, cool.
Right after the first of the year. I don't remember what days I took off, so when I go back this weekend, I'll.
Yeah, let me know. I had Dave and Barb over. Was it 2 weekends ago? I think. I smoked some pulled pork, man. It was pretty good.
Yeah, I don't know what kind of pork is in a McRib, but I don't know.
I don't know if I can compete with a McRib.
Maybe it's just because they let it come out and then they take it away for a long time. It just has some kind of attraction.
Gotcha.
Got to get it while you can get it.
Yeah, I got to go to a wedding tomorrow, but next weekend I got to get my stout beers going and get my winter beer.
Oh. Well, I've a fridge full of them right here.
I know, man. If you were like right down the street, I'd be there right now.
Well, actually, if you get on 27 and just keep driving north all the way up, you'll end up not too far from here.
Yep. If I can, I'm off for 2 weeks for Christmas, but Anna's only off a week, I think, the second week I'm off. I thought about having a fire at the house and having Dave and Barb over and maybe some other people. It's been pretty chilly here, man. We got down into the 30s the other day.
Oh. I wake up, it's like 23 degrees here. I'm glad my heat went out a couple weeks ago when it just started to get cold.
Yeah, I saw your one video where you were talking about it.
Yeah, it was man, that thing's hot now.
I bet, man. Yeah, it got down to 39. I think next week it's supposed to get down about that cold 2 or 3 days. And I think the high was like 55 degrees. That's cold for Florida.
Oh yeah. Anything below 70, I got my jacket on.
So this is how can you comment on here too? Because it takes you away from YouTube. I mean, it's on YouTube, but it takes you. I don't know. It's weird.
I don't know. This is my first time using it, so I was expecting there to be some glitches.
Right.
So I'm like, I'm not actually on YouTube right now. I'm actually on this StreamYard site, and it's broadcasting to YouTube.
Gotcha.
I'm
Everyone can see and hear you. Okay. But I don't see where you can comment or anything because Barb said, hey. I was going to say hey back to her.
Yeah. I wish I could tell you. Barb, where are you commenting at? Because see, what I'm looking at is I see split screen. I see me. I see you, David, and then the chat is off to the right. But I don't.
Well,
There's some other things I can click on. I don't know what this
to the
is.
right of me, it shows a smaller video of me along with the one next to you on the main screen here, and then it says you're in the show. Everyone can see and hear you, but I don't see where you can comment. Barb commented, oh, never mind. Here we go. It just popped up on the bottom.
Hey,
There we go.
the door is still open, and the beer is still cold. There's a party going on in the bar over here. I had to go tell all those patrons to keep it down because they were getting on the microphone.
Gotcha.
It's Friday night. What can you do?
Yeah, I hear you. I got 2 more weeks and I am off for 2 weeks and I'm ready for it. I'm over COVID, I'm over mask, I'm over all that stuff.
Yeah.
I'm over the election, if you want to call it that.
That's weird, Dave, because I just had a little bubble pop up. It said private chat, and when I clicked on it, it's you saying, "Hey, Barb."
Really? I don't know if I got it up here now.
It's not like in the main comments section. It was like a private chat, it said. I'm just going to click on some things here to see. Where did Russ go? Russ was in the waiting room, and now he's gone.
You're going to have to excuse me because I haven't had dinner yet, and I'm about to eat some pizza. So if you need
I was gonna eat that McRib on camera if my wife didn't bring it home in time.
Oh wow, KK done messed up, man. As I walk through the dogs and the cats. All right, here we go.
I'm gonna post the link again just in case. So if anybody is drinking and wants to be on, just click on just click on that link. Oh. I'm supposed to give my son medicine. Let me holler up to the boss.
Gotcha. Everybody can see me eat. Brian said the McRib's out.
All right, I think maybe I'm doing. Oh, here we go. I got to try something else here. Let's see.
Right if you need.
Okay.
Oh, there we go. I'm gonna make a poor man's martini out of this Dragon's Milk White Stout.
Yeah, I saw that, man, with the Yingling beer, whatever that light beer is.
Oh, Flight.
Light, there you go.
That is a light beer. I've even got some eggnog, some Southern Comfort eggnog in there. What's the temp up there, Russ?
I think we're holding about 35.
35.
Yeah.
Well, that's because you're in your heated garage.
We're holding on to a steady 65 degrees in Florida.
Let me see what my
Let me. I'm not sure how to do this since it's facing me. Oh, we're
45 degrees here.
You said 45?
45.
45
Oh, you
degrees
must-
where Brian's at.
You must be dying.
I haven't left the house in ages. This is what I save up all my vacation time.
There's a brewing
We had-
company we're going. Can you hit that on?
Oh, that's even better. There's a brewing company where I got to go to the wedding tomorrow. That's awesome.
Somebody's getting married at a brewing company?
No, I wish. So one of my wife's employees are getting married, and they're from Valrico, right there by Brandon.
Oh, yeah.
So they bought us a hotel room. She's a notary, so she's going to perform the ceremony while I sit back and watch and miss my Tennessee game.
In front of 80 people.
And then we got you guys next weekend.
Yeah, it's been kind of a horrible year for LSU.
Well, I've been there, buddy. You know that.
Well, I'm a Bucks fan, so I've been there pretty much my whole life because
Hey, you got Brady.
yeah.
I don't think Brady and the head coach are seeing eye to eye right now. I'm a Dolphins fan, but I'll pull for the Bucks too when I'm not playing the Dolphins.
You know, when we moved to Florida in 1977, the Florida only had one professional team, and that was the Dolphins. So, when I moved there, I was a new kid. Bucks were like the new team. So I just became a Bucks fan that way. And they do have a ring, something that the Atlanta Falcons don't have.
Well, we haven't really been good until the Dan Shula days or Don Shula days.
Oh, yeah.
But we're doing
I
pretty
went
good
and-
now. We got Tua.
How's he doing?
He had a hand injury, something minor, and he couldn't play last weekend. We won. I think we're like, I don't know, 7-4 or something like that. That's the best record we've had in years, ages.
Yeah, the Gators are on fire, though, this year, huh?
Yeah, I'd like to have another rematch with Texas A&M. I think we should have beat them, but our defense is hit or miss right now. So,
Well, where's my brother-in-law at? Because I was going to let him jaw jack about Notre Dame beating the almighty Clemson a couple weeks ago.
oh, my stepson's a Notre Dame fan. He was all about it.
I think I tell you what, this like the regular Dragon's milk is like 10% alcohol. This is the white, and they call it a white stout. I don't get anything stout off of it, but it does make me feel goofy. The first one I had, I was feeling a little goofy, and that's my second or third one.
Well, I'm ready to do one of those 4-hour reviews.
Well, see,
I think that one review had like the most. Is that like your most views when you went down to Florida?
it is. And
That
see,
was so funny.
My wife
I'm
goes
using this-
4 hours.
well, this is the same laptop I'm using, but if you notice, I'm like my camera on my laptop is here, and I'm using my camera over there. So I'm using the camera I actually shoot my reviews with. I was just expecting there to be some kind of hiccups with it wasn't going to pick up the right mic because that was the thing when I was down in Florida and I was sitting in front of the laptop. Everybody could hear me, and David was one of them sitting here, and my brother-in-law was over here. I mean, we were like right here, but you see their mouths going like this, but you couldn't hear them. I don't know, this laptop has like a super focused microphone where it doesn't pick up anything that's not directly in front of it. So I think that I'm using the mic on my camera, but I can tell by you guys can't hear me if I'm talking over here.
Barely.
Can't hear a word you're saying.
Not hearing?
And we're not missing anything.
So you're telling me that the
Oh,
microphone I've got on my camera is not working?
I can only hear you. I could hear you, but it was very faint.
you had to be right in front.
Yep.
Let me go make sure that I turned it on.
That's what she said. We're getting some behind the scenes of the snob.
I turned that microphone off. Now this is saying you hear me now, and then you don't hear me over here, huh?
I can hear you, but it sounds like it's muffled.
No, you sound Chinese.
I had that the other night. It's probably residual.
Change the setting.
I'm gonna be right back, guys.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out how to do the settings here. Oh, it says cam mic settings right here. Audio. Ooh.
It's so
Let
funny
me go
because
turn that back on. I wonder which one it is.
We're in trouble.
it's usually the last button you find.
Oh, that's the speaker test. Well, let me see.
Do re mi fa.
Can you hear me?
That's muffled.
Yeah. There's like 3 speakers to choose from, and they all kind of sound the same.
Well, when you hit those 1 million subscribers, I think you should invest in a nice mic and camera.
Well, the mic that I have on that camera over there is nice.
I can hear you perfect, but when you walk over there, try it.
That's the third one, so if you can't hear me now, then
You're underwater.
Yeah, it's kind of digital.
huh. Well, all right. I'll go shut it off then. I guess that's not working.
Who's running this show?
KK is.
Of course. Hi, KK.
I've got my Ralphie shirt on
I love it, man.
and my Ralphie pants.
Nice.
I'm hoping to get the Pink Nightmare outfit for Christmas. If I do, I'll do a live wearing it.
I triple dog dare you, dude.
Yeah, those are a bit salty, Russ. Probably because I usually filter 3 beers through them. I'll filter a Yingling through it.
Oh, there you go.
Hey, you should talk about how you can't drink, how old you are, and how you can't drink 10 of them anymore because you're so old.
Well, see, that's the whole glory of it. You know, back in the day, cheap was king. Like I say, after 5 years in the Marine Corps, my pay was basically like $4.50 an hour. So
I remember those days.
I'm not
On
sure
the
what you're talking about.
On a non-payday, you used to get that beer that was in the white can with the black lettering on it.
oh yeah. Hey, Russ, you were probably the rich one because everybody else had car payments. So you must have been loaded all the time.
No, you're forgetting what happened. I said I buy, you fly.
Yeah.
So I paid for that stuff because I didn't have wheels.
And where's Billy Boy to stick up for himself? Because I swear, whenever beer run time collecting money, Billy would run off to the store and come back with a case of Old Milwaukee's Best. And we're like,
Oh, yeah.
This stuff costs like $3 for a case. Where's the rest of the money? Oh, there's no change. No change.
No, I need gas money to get to Virginia.
Well, Unlike you fly boys, I was in comm, so we had to resort to the old cheap whiskey when we got done on a 10-mile hunt. So
We
because we
tried
were
that. You know, the
so
Beastie Boys were a thing. So when we were in Japan, we tried the Old Crow and
No,
Blue Nun. None of it
we
was
didn't.
good.
We didn't do any of the pumping, like exercise type stuff.
yeah, I get it.
Hey,
I get it.
yeah, we did that in Japan. Remember?
No, no, I don't.
I got pictures of you scratching your head trying to figure out how to put a hooch together.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie. I was in comm when I was in the headquarters company, so we beat it out everywhere. So I'm not. We did some humps, but not many.
Mm.
If we couldn't take it in the truck, we didn't take it.
I was hoping if Ray was still listening that he was going to come over here. But now that you've told me that my microphone is not working off to the side,
Is that the gentleman that had the Thanksgiving party at the bar?
it is.
Nice. I didn't finish that,
Technical
but I will.
difficulties. I'm not
There we
sure.
go.
I think I'm going to put. Yeah, I'll put Molly's face up there. Might get more guys in here if there's something to look at.
Yeah, she's hot.
Come on, Molly, accept.
Are you?
I don't see how people can, like the millennial farmer, can hold it out. It's just a phone out this long.
Oh my gosh, you'd be surprised. I'm a school resource deputy at one of our middle schools, and you'd be amazed what these kids can do with a phone.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And what they can figure out and what they can send, it's crazy.
Well, my neighbor Ray turned me on to this channel. I think it's called Living the Van Life, and this guy just goes out by himself in this. I think it's a VW van, but he's holding his camera out all the time. But then when he's driving like out in the
I
middle of
just heard
nowhere, there's a drone flying around that's kind of filming him. I was like, man, who's filming or who's flying the drone while he's driving around? And my neighbor said that he did a video on that. He flies the drone while he's driving his van. Dude's only got like 3 million subscribers though, so he can't hire any assistants.
How many you got logged on YouTube?
I'm not on YouTube.
Well, it doesn't show you.
This just says there's 4 watching.
Gotcha.
Yeah, Ray, I got plenty of beer over here.
Ray said, you see what Ray said, right? I am here, Brian, heading over shortly. Got some beer.
I hope he doesn't drive. It's only like 15 steps to get here.
Oh, that's the best. That's the best route. Yeah. 15 steps. That's good. We had a really good time at bars on a Halloween party. I've seen people from Lake Placid I haven't seen for years. Oh, Darren Wyrick. He's one of them.
I was trying to looking at the pictures because I don't think people's names. She didn't like put them on there, and
Right.
I was trying to see who I recognized. I want to say, was James Blake there?
No, that Ralph Callahan was, and I hadn't seen Ralph since he graduated before me, so I hadn't seen him since then. Till the party, obviously. Yeah, we had a blast, man. It's good catching up with everybody when you hadn't seen them in forever.
Yeah, like I don't know if you remember Tom. Well, his name was Tom McCumbers. Tom Galloy. He said has an employee up in, I think, Winter Haven, and he was talking to him, and he actually grew up in Lake Placid and lived in Placid Lakes, and he asked me if I remembered him, and I'm like, I thought I did, and then he told me I was confusing him with somebody else.
What was the name?
Let me look it up here. Last name was Bowen.
Bowen.
Uh,
There's a lot
last
of
name
Bowens.
is Bowen. What's his first name? Because it said he knew Daryl and Darren and Rob and Frank. Oh, Todd Bowen. So of course this is like he said he lived or he moved from Lake Placid in 1982. So I'd have been like 13 years old.
Oh,
So
wow.
when he posted a picture of what the guy looks like now, I mean that's like I'm trying to picture a 12-year-old who's
Right.
now 50.
Well,
And
I was
he's
looking
got a
at
beard and
Darren.
mustache. I'm like, I really don't recognize him. But if I saw a picture of him as a kid, maybe I'd.
I was looking at Darren, and I'm like, I'm looking at him. He's like, what are you looking at, Lightsy? And I'm like, Darren? And I had a costume on. I don't know how he recognized me, but yeah, I used to ride around with him and the whore, the old that old vehicle he had that had the dolphin stripes on it, the Hornet. He called it the whore.
I'm sure I would remember it if I saw it.
Oh yeah, I had many a ride in that car.
One of my other buddies here, he's posting a picture of his margarita, but he's not watching the stream. I gotta fix this.
Got to educate him. Let's roll. Oh, I'm gonna head to the man cave. You won't like my man cave because it's all gator stuff, and well, you will like part of it. It is part Marine Corps.
Well, I have my reasons for not liking the Gators.
Hey, we haven't beat LSU yet. Anything can happen, especially with my Gators, but we do have a really good quarterback.
Yeah,
So you can kind of see a little bit in the background there.
oh yeah.
Oh yeah, well, I got some. Oh, there's some more. If I can, as you can see, the Marine Corps emblem. My aunt, yeah, you can't see. There you go. Up there, got my little.
Well, my shadow box is just off the screen. It's where am I?
Now I'm in
Over here.
my man cave chair, my gaming chair, because my buddy's already texted me, you gaming tonight? And I'm like, probably not. If I know me, I will sit here on this channel until we decide to get off. Yeah, I did try some of those fall beers, man, and that one with the owl on it, I really forgot the name of it, but it tasted like pumpkin pie. Uh-oh, what happened to Brian? There he is. Tasted like pumpkin pie in a bottle.
Oh, love it. So I thought I had my Ray's here.
Hey, that's the guy I see on the video. All right.
I thought I was, I'm using that camera, not this one. And I thought I was using that microphone, but went over and stood where you are and talked, and they said they couldn't hear me. So apparently it's using this mic and that camera. I'm confused.
Do you think if
So
you
like they'll
muted
see
the
your
mic
mouth
on the
move, but
laptop?
they won't hear you unless you're standing like right in the front here.
I don't think Ray will like my background either. I think he's a Gamecock fan, isn't he?
That I am. I don't have much to root for these days. We're hanging in.
Well, we had Will Muschamp too, and we fired him too. So, but he's a good coach. He's just not a good head coach. He's a good defensive coach for sure.
I've told Brad a few times. I don't think he's come up South Carolina and win either. And sure enough, it didn't happen.
Brian, you're gonna have to let him stand in front of the computer.
Oh, you can't hear me?
Yeah, no, sir.
Oh, I'll back out of here then.
Doing pretty well. I'm sorry, I'm putting up Christmas trees, doing my diligence there. Nice little setup.
Yeah, this is a neat little setup here. I like it.
Good deal.
Kind of like our
Yeah, my
4-hour YouTube video beer review we did, which took 4 hours.
well, it was a lot of beer, and
Yeah. And talking about people, and I'm like, well, I hope they don't see this video.
Okay, I'll let you jump back in. Your video. I'll watch you.
I'll get these audio issues ironed out. Yeah, oh, I
So
have these.
do you have both your mic on the computer and the camera?
Well, I thought when I did my setup, I did it all for what my camera has, but for some reason, that's that's a mic that attaches to my camera, and then
Right.
it plugs into the camera. But for some reason, it's not reading it. So
Hmm.
I have these, which these will work if I plug them into my camera, but I don't know if that will, because it wasn't using that mic. I don't think it's going to work.
Well, like I said, I can hear you perfectly when you're standing right where you're at, but like to the side, it sounds kind of muffled, like you're underwater.
Yeah, I'll have to see about.
So I sound like I'm drowning?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, wow. I mean, we're like a foot apart.
Make sure Brian rescues you.
I have no idea microphone that's
What?
2 feet in front of us filters out sideways sound. I don't know. Sounds electronic. I'm not big with electronic stuff.
I try to be, but I do work in a middle school, so these kids help me every once in a while.
My kids are young, and they taught me how to do things on my phone that I didn't know how to do.
Oh yeah, they'll see me standing out there like Deputy Lightsey. What? That's old. Here, let me show you. And I'm like, oh, okay, whatever. Thank you.
Yeah, so this is the free version.
Well, it seems to be working pretty good. So,
Well, I was going to decide how good that it worked if I was going to pay for the paid version.
right.
The free version, you see up in the corner, it's got the StreamYard logo. If you use the paid version, that goes away, and I can put my my own logo up there.
Cause
And
see,
you can
right.
have more. You can have more people. I think you can have 10 people on screen at one time. But
Cool. I've got the last thing I got. Like I guess they commented on actual YouTube. It's Molly. She's got like I can't tell what kind of emoji it is, but and it's like right at the bottom of our video.
yeah, see, I can. He's Camera Sky. I think they were hitting the sauce before I started. What time is it? It's 7:40.
Yeah, it's not even 8 o'clock yet. I had to get some food in me because if I'd have drank that one little light beer, I probably would have been really feeling good. And that's a light beer. Imagine if I was drinking a stout. Got some pizza in me though. We're good.
There was a hunter on here earlier. I didn't know was that Hunter
Yes.
Cedar?
Yep.
Was that him?
They had to go to a party tonight.
Always parties to go to. I remember those days.
Young kids.
Oh, yeah. My partying is me and your brother-in-law sitting on the back porch and Barb talking about old times. That's my party.
I hope it's not too cold in January. I said I'm going to be coming down.
It should be.
My wife works, so she's just going to fly down. I'm going to drive down with the boys, and then I got to go up to Winter Haven while I'm down there for a craft beer pours. Happy Friday!
Heck
Cheers.
yeah. Speaking of cheers, I'm about to go grab me another one out of the fridge.
Yeah, you drinking the what is that? Ultra?
Yeah,
Yeah. So
it's
I
my
don't
go-to
remember.
beer
I
when
don't
I'm
remember what it was
out.
called, but my buddy Russ sent me a YouTube link, and I watched it, and it's this guy. I think he's called. I can't remember what he's called, but he basically it's a video about he's working out and he's drinking Michelob Ultra, and
I don't know if I could work
he's
out and drink
basically
beer.
imitating. He's imitating the Michelob Ultra drinkers.
That is the stupidest
You know, he does
commercial
like two
ever.
sets, and he's like, I just burned off 100 calories. I can drink another Mick. Yeah,
It's crazy because you see them like working out and running, then they go have a beer, and I'm like, nah, that's not the way it works.
you know, back when I worked out, I stopped by the gas station. I went and bought a pack of those little crunchy donuts, you know,
Mm-hmm.
and I ate those on the way to the gym. And then I looked at the package and saw how many calories it was. And so I did my warm up on the stationary bike. And, you know, after riding the stationary bike for like 45 minutes, it tells you how many calories you've burned on the little display.
And you didn't even come close to what that
It
package
wasn't
had.
even close. I'm like, I could be here for 3 weeks and not burn off the calories I just ate on those donuts. So,
Yeah, it is what it is. I like food
yeah.
too much, man. I did the keto thing and lost some weight, but I think Anna and I are thinking about doing that again. But it's like because there's no carbs, you eat, and you can eat meat, whatever, and veggies, whatever, and it's like you don't realize how much you miss a potato or rice or spaghetti, like pasta.
Uh,
So, but yeah, you kind of, man, I tell you, I was like you, never drank the dark beer. I had a bad experience in San Diego. They had this, I think it was called the Brewery, and they had two kinds of beer. They had dark and light, and I was tired of the dark, and it was like drinking crude oil. It was really thick, so it kind of turned me away from the dark beers. And then I started trying some of these beers that you showed, and I'm like, eh. So it does work. You did get me on some of these dark beers. I like them. Anna's like, oh my God, you're drinking a dark beer? I'm like, yeah, this is actually really good.
oh, there's some fantastic ones. There's plenty in this refrigerator right here. So
Oh, I know, dude. I'm ready. I'm ready to come up.
come up in the spring.
I have a week off in the spring, but our spring is race week. You
Talking
know,
about Sebring?
yeah, the 12 hours of Sebring, they want to take off because the teachers would always take off that week because they had spring break like the week after. So they would take off that week and then that week. And then the school board's like, look, we can't afford to do this. Let's just have spring break during the races. So I'm like,
Uh,
okay. I take that off too, dude. I take when the kids are out, I'm out. I don't work. I've had enough of road patrol and I'm done with it. Unless they make me. So I did
well,
my time.
you'll be running for sheriff before you know it.
They don't want me. They don't want me, sheriff, because I'll tell it like it is.
Hey, the greatest sheriff in the country is in Polk County. I mean, you
Grady
guys wear the same
Judd.
uniform.
I remember when their canine deputy got shot and killed, and they asked him, "Why did you shoot 69 bullets?" Because we ran out.
Yeah.
We ran out of ammo.
I love his press conferences. He's the greatest.
He is a storyteller, man. I see my sheriff is a Republican, but he's really low key. He's not a go getter like Grady is.
Looks like you got parachutes hanging from the ceiling there, Russ. Oh,
Kind of
Dave.
does.
Dave, Molly
I
put that on
can't
the
hear a word you're saying.
me. I'm still in front of it.
You sound like a underwater frog.
You sound. That's weird.
Are you hearing me, Dave?
You go digital every once in a while, but yeah, I can hear you loud and clear.
Hmm.
When
The
Ray
You
was
Betcha
when
guy.
Ray was talking, I couldn't. I could hear that he was talking, but it was kind of muffled.
Yeah.
Off to the side, but
There we go.
Well, when I get done, I'll be upstairs on Amazon buying another mic.
So,
Hey, Dave.
Yes.
The You Betcha guy. That's the guy you got to watch the
Oh
video of.
shit! Oh my god!
You betcha guy.
Russ, he's
Yeah.
drinking the Mick Ultra, so he's got to watch the video.
Holy shit! Yeah.
Okay? I'm a YouTuber. I love watching YouTube, so I have to look that guy
So
up.
binge watch the You Betcha guy.
Gotcha.
He's effing hilarious.
You know, when I first,
I'm getting a flag. I have a sweatshirt, and I'm getting a flag this week. So, it's really funny.
when I
I will
started
check it
watching
out.
it, I didn't know what it was about, and I thought he was serious. I'm watching the whole thing, guy. This guy's nuts. But it made itself obvious as the video was going along that it was a spoof.
Yeah. Yeah, a little bit.
That's loud.
It's a lager, but it's delicious. Stella Artois Midnight Lager.
Oh my lord.
Black.
This is like Brian's third or fourth different kind of beer, man. KK is going to have to drag you up to the bedroom, man.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you need a glass, don't you?
Yeah, Brian, man, come on, man. He needs a glass, not the bottle.
Well, you see, I
Where's the
started
bar
out with
back?
the Coke because I had my McRib because it's back.
McRib for
And
limited time only.
I think I had 3 of these, and then one of those.
Oh my goodness.
My back teeth are floating. You know what?
That
Can you
one's
hold
got a
on the
good
fort,
color
Ray?
to it.
I'll be back.
Hey,
You able to hear me?
Yes, sir. All the way here in Florida.
you're the new star.
It's a Stella, but it's dark. That's that lager. It's beautiful.
It's
Beautiful
got a
in the
nice
glass.
color. Yeah,
I
it
know
is.
it's beautiful.
Hey,
I think we
look
reviewed
over
this
the
one.
page.
I guess I'm filling in while Brian went to the restroom.
Yeah, just start doing his thing.
He's been in enough of his videos. He knows what to do.
Yeah,
Exactly. Yeah.
yeah.
That's a shame the sound thing doesn't work though, but I'm sure he'll figure it out.
It didn't work that great when he was in Florida because people were saying they can't hear you, and I'm like, we're like right in front of the laptop. I mean, literally in front of it.
I remember watching that video for probably about half of it. Like live. I sat and watched that live.
That's when y'all were sitting around the table, I believe, right?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
it was on a hot summer day in Florida.
I'll just get out of your way, Snob.
I'll just keep the same glass. I
It's
have a
all
feeling
going
I'll
to
be
the
doing
same
the dishes.
spot.
Now we're losing. Now we're losing sound. Do you have like a titanium knee or something?
It's a titanium back.
Yeah.
I will be right back, guys. I'll have to grab me another beer. I don't have a refrigerator in my man cave yet.
Let's see what this says. Wow. Still figuring it out.
You'll get there,
Russ,
Brian.
Stella Artois Midnight Lager.
Wouldn't touch it with a 10-foot pole.
Oh, look at it. It's a lager with flavor.
That's just great.
Oh,
Hey, I have a video coming for you.
you have a video what?
have a video coming for your review.
Oh, perfect.
There's no Stella Artois.
I'll have to build it around what you send me.
Yeah, it'll be good.
I got my my beer forecaster girl. She's on vacation, but she sent me a video from vacation to use in my next video that I do like that. So
She isn't difficult to look at.
that's why I was trying to get her back on. One of these days.
That is so. I mean, oh my god.
I have a new
That video is so funny when she's like, "Here's Vermont or whatever, New England," and she's pointing at like North Carolina. This is Louisiana, and she's pointing at Canada.
well, I told her because we don't use scripts here on the channel. It's just whatever comes out is what comes out. But I did tell her because I said, if people come up to you and think you're stupid because you're pointing up, you're saying that Texas is here and California is here and Louisiana is right over the Great Lakes. It's just a script. I told her to screw up the map, and she did a fine job because she kept a very good face.
Oh, you did a great job. I almost pissed myself. Luckily, I'm not your age.
Well, yeah, that happens. That happens when you get to my age.
You need to spoof up your bar. Come on, spiff it up.
Yeah, we need a green screen. Let's roll.
I'm going to cold storage. I'll show you what a bar is.
You can just see a smidgen of it right here.
Barely. A little bit.
Hey, that's weird because I didn't. I guess when the way I have the camera, when you click on the different views, because I know before you couldn't see my shadow box, but
Yeah,
now
I
you
can
can
see it now.
I swear I didn't move anything.
Look how light that is, man. That's like drinking colored water.
Barely colored water. What is that? Is that the Ultra?
That's the Ultra. Yeah, I'm out of my ABC pick and choose, mix and match beers, man.
Yeah, I've got.
I always keep the light beer on standby just in case I run out.
You him some KBS.
Oh yeah. You haven't tried the KBS, the Mackinac Stout, the Mackinac?
Dude, I'm gonna try all the ones, now especially that one that tastes like peanut butter, man, and chocolate.
Can't you just eat peanut butter and chocolate and drink a beer?
I don't know. I don't know if that'll work or not. It might.
Yeah, but when you do it that way, it doesn't come with the 11 alcohol.
That doesn't come. Yeah, the like 10% alcohol.
Oh yeah.
I will tell you one I won't drink. It's called Rogue. Oh my god, that thing hit me like a tank, man.
I love that Rogue Hazelnut.
It was just a Rogue. It had the skeleton on it, and I'm like, this can't be good. It's a death beer, man.
Is it this one?
Yeah, it's that one. That one put a hurting on me, dude.
Yeah, this is the Dead Guy Ale by Rogue.
I think it was that one. It gave me a massive headache the next day, and I only drank one. I can only imagine drinking 2 or 3 or 4.
6.8% alcohol. Well, I'll find out. I'll be reviewing it soon.
And there's one that had 10. It gave me a good buzz, but I was fine the next day. That one, I don't know if whatever was in it just didn't agree or what. I don't know.
Oh. That dark, lovely lager.
I know. I'm jealous, man.
Stella Artois is is a Belgian beer, but this here says it's brewed in the USA, and I'm on some other beer reviewers channels, watching them and stuff, and apparently they can't get this over in England, so
Really?
That's weird. I think
it really is flavorful.
This says Golden, Colorado.
Made in the Coors factory, huh?
Yep.
Something else is from Golden, Colorado that I reviewed, but I don't remember what it was.
It's probably the night you had probably 2 or 3 of those. That's why you don't remember.
The reviews that are coming up this coming week, we filmed 3 of them. The one was the Mississippi Mud. This one came out on Monday.
Oh, that one looks potent. Just the look of the bottle.
I bought it just because the bottle looked so cool. But then we did we did something else, and we ended up with we did an Abita party pack. So there was like 5 beers, and it was me and Ray and Hunter, and then we filmed one more that none of us could remember it, but it was on the camera when I edited it. So Wednesday when it comes out, it's called the Already Drunk Review.
That's awesome. I love it.
It'll be different from the rest, but yeah, it was the KBS, the Maple. What was it called? Is the Mackinac fudge one? Maple fudge, whatever. Delicious beer.
Yeah, I can tell when you guys are probably had a couple because you start spilling your beer. Like when you're trying to pour it, it like misses the glass a little bit. And
Well, it's an optical illusion that we film one a day.
right.
Well, oh shit. Yeah. I think one of my favorite ones is when Ray attempted the word chocolate. It didn't go well.
Or can we say shit on YouTube? Are we going to get demonetized? I don't know.
I'm not monetized yet, so
okay. You don't have to worry about it then.
no.
Okay, cool. Sounds good to me because you got a bunch of drunk jarheads later on. You know how that goes.
Yeah. I can't believe Billy, another one of my jarhead friends, he's gonna send me a picture from, I don't know. Well, if I held it up, you guys aren't gonna see it, but that's a freaking margarita glass.
Kinda can tell.
So he's oh, that's nice. He's got his mask laying on the table right next to his lime wedge. He could be watching this from his phone at the restaurant, eating his tacos, drinking his. He's not tuned in.
So what I just did was look for my phone to see that text.
To see what text? Oh, the
The
text
one
of
you're talking about?
Okay.
Unfortunately, I'm staring at my phone, so I can't find it in other places.
I talked to Rod tonight, and I said, "Are you over the jet lag, or are you still staying up really late? Because they're 5 hours ahead of us."
Yeah.
He said, "No, I'm not used to it yet. I'll be up." So I said, "Well, good. I'm going live." And I told him, he's like, "Oh yeah, I'll be on." I have a feeling he's asleep. He probably had some blood pudding or crumpets, and it freaking knocked him out.
What is that stuff, like dick salad or whatever they do?
Yeah, spotted dick.
Oh, I don't know if I want to eat that, but okay.
Well, one of my Marine Corps buddies, with his job, he just got sent over to England for 3 years, and
Oh wow.
we tried to get him up on the slang and the food. So I can't get Russ to go over there and visit with me, so
No chance.
I'm going over there next year, and I'm gonna get video evidence of Rod eating those things.
Those things.
I'll order the spotted dick and I'll take a picture of it, and then when I go to my doctor, for my checkup, I'll say, "Doc, I've got this spotted dick." I said, "I'll show it on my phone."
There's something I have to tell you.
I've got something to show you.
Right. Good times. Good times.
Is that the same Coors Light, Russ?
You know me well. That was like 17 ago. So Brian, I have an idea. So my video would be, I have 4 McGolden Lights in front of me, and I down one, and I talk about the other one. I'm like, oh, this has that's a little tangerine.
There you go. There you go.
Is that tangerine? And
There's
then,
a hint of clove.
meanwhile, I'm absolutely just pounding these beers, and the other one's like, oh no, that's like Cinemac or whatever. I'll make some up. Anyway, just basically to mock you, kind of.
But you got to do it with a straight face. You got to sell it as being serious.
And then you got to put the pinky up. See the pinky? You have to do the pinky.
I haven't smiled in my life.
Till then, next time, whatever he says.
No, the lawnmower beer is just absolutely downing them.
I wish I could film my lawnmower, but I sold it. I don't have a lawnmower anymore.
You buy goats?
I have a weird yard.
And how weird is this yard, Brian?
It's easier to pay somebody to do it.
Oh, I have an acre lot, so I mow it myself. It is not hard just to do the zero turn.
Oh,
the weed eating is the hard part, and the blowing the 10-mile driveway off.
Yeah, I had a zero turn at my old house because I had a half acre, but I sold it, and I hated that because it was fun to ride. I only drove it off the curb once.
We've come a long ways from me, when I mowed mom and dad's lawn growing up, having a Walkman on and listening to the same tape over and over, compared to my phone with some Bluetooth headphones, and I can listen to whatever I want now. If I'd have only had that back then, that'd have been great. Or a digital camera back in the Marine Corps, I'd have had a lot more pictures. Probably wouldn't want to have.
I'm trying to remember,
Did you find any sweater pictures?
No, but I know that I've seen them, and I really need those because when I shot that video with Rod, we stepped to the side, and when we were talking about these, I have to drop these pictures in the background, and it's not going to work if I don't have those pictures to drop in. There's got to be a million because we were sweater kings back in the early 90s. I mean,
yes, you were.
Brian, was Russ there when I came over to visit? I don't remember. I remember very little that night.
Yeah, he was there because I'm thinking
where
when he came to the barracks because he was stationed at Lejeune. Him and a buddy came over.
Oh, yeah.
Because I want to say that was in 91, right?
Yeah.
Is that when you went in 91, David?
Yeah, I graduated, boot camp in September of 91, went to comm school. It might have been 92.
It might have been right before we went to Japan.
I just remember Brian having a visitor.
Oh yeah, I don't remember much on that night, but
I don't either. Because what blows
I
my mind
remember
now,
seeing Brian. I do remember Brian being there. I just don't remember much after that.
That's kind of what happens when you got into our circle.
Gotcha.
You don't remember much.
Yeah, that circle. I had one of those circles at Lejeune. We really never remembered anything the next day because I'd get home at 6 or 5:30 in the morning and get dressed and go PT. So
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to figure out how did we all hook up in those days, because it's not like you texted or called my cell phone and I'm like, how did you get my
I don't
barracks
know if
phone number? How did I get your phone number over there? I don't even know.
I think I called the barracks or something like that. I don't remember. Might have been a pigeon. I don't know.
I had to friggin' drive to Cherry Point from Lejeune using an atlas.
Probably asked
the map upside down. That's what you get for driving with a lieutenant,
Probably asked the MP, I got this address right here. Can you show me how to get there?
I don't understand how we lived back in the old days without the technology.
Barb came and saw me, and I remember that, but it's been so long ago. She came and saw me at Lejeune. And yeah, Shane Pollard, you remember Shane Pollard, right?
I remember Pollard's, but I don't know Shane. I knew
Shane's younger. It's Vaden Pollard's son. He was at Camp Lejeune too, so I hooked up with him a couple of times. And I think Barb went to see Shane also.
Yeah, it's weird. I was at the ATM one time and I happened to pull in behind a car, and the license plate on the car said Highlands County, Florida. So I'm like, hey, where are you from? He's like, I'm from Sebring.
Well, I had a buddy that I went to boot camp with. He was from Sebring, and he was a jet mechanic. So he might have been at Cherry Point also, because his name was Ted. But
his name was Ted.
Ted. I can't pronounce his last name, man. I mess it up every time I see him. I'm like, hey, Ted. I can't say his last name. It's Kayapinen or something like that. He's like, you fucked it up. Or can we say that? I'm sorry. You effed it up, Dave.
Dragons Milk White.
I'm going to get Brian banned off YouTube for tonight's up.
That's okay. I guess my sister is not on anymore. She never clicked on the link so I could add her video.
Look at that, Brian. You got me doing hard pours, man. Even with a little rinky-dink light beer.
It's the only way to do it.
I'm going to have to try the olive thing, too, but I don't have any here tonight. So I'll try that next time.
I got a whole bunch of them right here. Just come over.
Okay. I'll be right over. Give me about
no charge.
6 hours.
I think you put them. I think you start anally, and then
go. Oh no, we don't do anal, buddy.
With the olives, yeah.
Only if you do it first.
I have 7 up there now.
Oh wow, Richard Gere, huh?
I don't like to brag.
It's okay to brag, man. You're a jarhead. You can do that. That's the rite of passage to brag. Even for you air guys.
Brian.
Yes, I'm sending out another text on the little Marine chat.
I'm going to end up spilling that. I got to find my phone.
Oh, Brian. Hold on. Brian just texted me.
What a delay. The lines are frozen up there.
Well, it's 35 degrees there.
Yeah. Oh, it's less than that.
It's less than that. Where are you at?
North of Minneapolis.
Oh, yeah, I would say so.
North of the riding.
Wow. Yeah, it's a little chilly there.
Of course, the writing's probably looked upon good now up there because it keeps the heat going, right?
Well, since I'm a Northern European mud, this is kind of where I should be, right?
It is where the if you'll go back to my Einstock review and find out that those
No.
Vikings were belching and burping while they're conquering
No,
northern
you
Minnesota.
You did 3. You did 3, and you hated all 3.
I see so many reviews of people reviewing those same beers talking about how great they are. I'm like, there's no way I got 3 separate beers from the same company, a white ale, something else, and a friggin' stout or something.
Yeah.
And they were all horrible, flat,
Water.
horrible.
Water.
Oh, we can't have horrible.
4%. Like, why are these monsters walking around drinking 4% alcohol beer?
You got to drink.
Hold
When you
on.
live in cold climates, you have to drink higher alcohol content beers because it's like antifreeze. It gets in your blood, and it's like keeps you from freezing to death. Right?
Let's get it right. Mick Ultra is 4.2. 4.2.
Holy shit. Have you watched the video yet?
No, well, let me get on my phone. I'll watch it on the phone.
Oh my god.
No, I'll wait. I'm in my man cave. I'll watch it on the big screen. Because if it's that funny, I'll have to watch it on the big
It's
screen.
beyond funny. You bet you guys the best.
I sent Barb a text. I was wondering what happened to her.
Yeah, tell her she's got to click on the link.
Better yet, I may call her.
It's a white stout. Regular Dragon's Milk is like 10%. But I had one, man, and I was feeling good. I was feeling all right. So I had 2 on it.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Hey.
What happened to you, Barb? We lost you.
Joy and Samara came over it was about 4 or 5 minutes after you got on there. So then I was letting it still play, but of course I was talking to them. And I just got home. David just now got home.
Tell Dave to you got to click on the link to get on the video chat.
Are y'all still doing it?
Oh, there's like 4 or 5 of us on here. We're rocking and rolling.
I just turned it off.
You have to be naked.
Yeah, his phone's messed up. So we're going to get back on there on my phone.
Okay. Well, I'm on my iPad, so, you know.
All right.
All right, girl.
Bye.
Bye.
iPhone? Is that what you spend your vacation on? 3 weeks in line at Best Buy to get the next iPhone that comes out every year?
Dude, I am with Sprint T-Mobile now, and I get a new phone every year. Of course, I lease it, but they say that's the only way you can do it now. You either buy it outright or you lease it. That's all the phones.
T-Mobile has a great military discount.
Is it like for veterans too, or?
Yep.
I got to check into that.
Yeah, T-Mobile has a great military discount.
Because they took over Sprint, so because all the Sprint stores here in Highlands County, they all say T-Mobile now.
Yeah, just say you're a veteran.
I will have to do that. Let me guess, Brian. You use Verizon.
I've been with Verizon for decades. Well, I had a great discount through my job, but then I just found out that went away a couple of months ago, and I'm like, it did. So I checked my bill, and sure enough, it went away. So I'm only paying $2.3 million a month for my 4 lines.
Oh,
only.
Not bad. You might be able to work on that, but
Hey, I'm still only working 30 hours a week, so I got to start cutting where I can cut.
No, I hear you, dude. I can't wait to get all the kids off. Son's still in college, so, and my stepson, he's of course he helps. They both pay their part, which that helps. So if I could just get my stepdaughter to help.
Where's your boy going to school at?
He's just going to they, you know how they like South Florida, they all changed in Florida, all the community colleges, they all turned to state colleges. So he goes to Indian River State College.
All right,
Indian
Computers.
River. That's
All right,
over
guys.
on the coast.
My phone's dead. Peace
Whoa, dude.
Have a good night.
All right, brother.
See ya.
Till we meet again.
Hey,
There he is.
I gotta see how. There we go.
All right, something's interfering.
He was.
What is that?
Out by the
What I
pool
do?
when it's 23 degrees outside. What's that all about?
Well,
It's like 65. Right.
got me a good old fat tire here.
Let's see how cold is it?
I can't figure out that screen. Oh, there we go.
Sorry, it's 66
Sebring, it's
degrees
warm
out.
here.
66 degrees.
Yeah,
It feels
I see you
awesome.
wearing a Sebring blue.
Yeah, that's my new current electric that I work for.
Who you working for?
A guy named James Rogers. Y'all went to school with Joey Rogers, his brother.
I'll have to take your word for it.
His parents used to hang out with your parents. They used to do barbecues, and all you kids used to run around together. But James was like 10 years younger than Barbie. So Kathy and Charlie Rogers.
Brian don't remember nothing.
Neither does
Well-
David, because that name don't ring a bell.
Well, Barb, if he's 10 years younger than you, that means he wasn't even born when I left Lake Placid.
That's a true statement, Brian. James wasn't even born when Brian left Lake Placid if he's 10 years younger than you.
Yeah.
No,
You
he's
should
got
see them two argue. Barb swore she was right, and Dave had to correct her when y'all were over at the house.
Oh, yeah. I did have to correct her because and that was about our life, like how long we've been married. That was something
Anniversary.
Oh, you know what it was though? It was about them. It was about them darn dogs or cats. When you were talking about when we got which one or something, and you said it was our honeymoon. But yeah, I did have to correct her.
My forever kitten.
What's that?
She wants to love on them dogs so bad.
So what's everybody getting into?
Oh, I'm being made to go to a wedding tomorrow in Brandon.
Being made to go. That remark sounds like something David would.
Well, Anna is performing the wedding because she's a notary, and it's a couple of her former employees. So I'm being nice.
Being nice. Hey, it should be an open bar, right?
I'm hoping. But I asked her, I said, am I the DD tomorrow? She goes, yep. I was like, okay. I'll buy some on the way to the
bar,
hotel.
you gotta be the DD.
Yeah, they bought us a hotel room. So we're going to stay Saturday night and then come back Sunday.
Oh, okay. So you can drink at the wedding and just Uber to the hotel.
We'll see.
There's ways around everything.
Yeah, I know. I just don't like leaving
I've
my
been to
truck
DD like 5 times in my life.
I don't think I've
Say it
ever
again?
been to DD.
I'm
Well,
not
that's
good
what I
at
was
it.
going for. I've been to DD 5 times in my life and never actually stayed sober. I just called an Uber instead.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm going to go ahead and drink. I'll just pay for the Uber later.
Yeah. What happened to Ray, Brian? Did you run him off?
He's sitting on that side of the bar right
Oh,
there.
is he? I kind of feel bad for him. He's like being left out. Oh, I see his hand now. He just lifted his beer. There you go.
Cheers.
What kind of fancy drink is that? Oh, Fat Tire.
Yeah. Well, you know, I got
biscuity notes.
my old faithful Bud Light, but since I was getting on a beer snob video, I figured I'd go grab a Fat Tire.
I'm sticking with my.
So I'm
Mick
sipping
Ultra.
on 2 beers.
Fat Tire is nice. It's now, of course, if you watch a British beer reviewer and they say it's got biscuity notes, they're talking about more like a cookie, I think, or something. That's got actually biscuity notes, like a biscuit.
Yeah. I got some Stella in there too.
Well, all I got is Mick Ultra, so I'm out of luck.
That's all
This
right.
is Stella Artois Midnight Lager.
It really looks good
They
when
got
they
a
poured it in the
midnight lager?
glass. Yes, it looked really good.
The 12 pack, it's solid black and it's just got gold writing, says Stella Artois Midnight Lager. It's very attractive to look at.
I will be picking some of that up ASAP.
If you can find it here.
It's very flavorful.
Well, I can find it in Georgia and bring us some back.
There you
Because I'm
go.
going to Georgia on Tuesday.
That'll work.
Brian, are we going to do a review on Saturday when I come?
We can. I'm off on Saturdays.
I'll be picking up Calvin around 10 in the morning and driving straight to you guys. So I'll probably be there around noon. That way he gets a bunch of time with the boys.
Okay.
He's going up to Georgia with him for the.
And I'll just stay there with him, hang out with you guys, and then probably leave about noon on Sunday to head home, maybe 11 or noon.
Nice.
So who are these other people that are over that I hear them talking, but I don't see them? Who's there? Is it anybody I know?
Uh-oh, what happened?
He dropped off. Oh, here he comes.
I was like, what happened to you, Dave?
I'm back. Everybody went blank. I'm back. I'm here. I guess. Can you hear me?
Yeah, you kind of went digital.
Who else is over there?
Barbie and Joy.
Ah, Joy.
Joy Baker.
Yeah. What's up?
Hey.
Not drinking beer.
No, Barb, you don't drink beer. You drink your little whiskey and your Coke.
No, she drinks that White Claw.
White Claw.
Look, I poured out 4 of those yesterday or day before yesterday out of my fridge that have been sitting in there since Megan and Eric came. They're the most disgusting
probably
things I've ever
spoiled
tasted.
everything that was in your fridge. Those things are disgusting.
They really are.
I don't understand why is that. Why are those a thing, and why are people drinking them? Because
I don't know, dude.
Because they get you hammered. They're high percentage. And they get you hammered, and they don't make you fat, supposedly.
Hard.
You know what else is high
got a high
percentage?
percent.
KBS is high percentage, and it tastes good.
Yeah.
What?
The KBS.
Oh yes.
One of those does me in.
I'm hoping, Brian, when you come down, that brewery's done in Sebring. If not, we'll hit the Lake Placid one.
Yeah, I haven't been to it.
Yeah.
You talking about the Wet Dog one?
Yeah, the Wet Dogs. I
haven't been yet.
Their red Irish ale was really good.
You know, I kept saying I was going to go. We went.
I might go there tomorrow.
That's right there. And then Morty.
I would go with you, but I got to go to a wedding. Sorry.
And then
That's okay. I can muscle through alone, I guess.
I didn't realize.
And you shouldn't have to when it comes to beer, though.
Really big.
Well, Barb will go and she'll sip on 1 or 2, but she won't drink them.
Yeah.
She won't drink them like me, though. That's the thing.
No, nope, she will not.
Well, when I get down there, I got to go up to Winter Haven to a buddy of mine has a He actually owns a vape shop that he opened up a lounge. So half of it's a vape shop, the other half is a lounge. And he's like got the greatest beer selection of all time.
What? I may have to go with you.
It's in Winter Haven.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I just
so
left Winter Haven today.
I'm trying to figure out the kinks on the live streaming because I'm going to do a live stream from his place in January when I'm there. So I want to be able to make sure I got everything working right.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, let's make sure we all go.
If it's on a Saturday, I can go.
I think Saturday's gonna be the day they get married over here, right?
Yeah, but they're arriving on the 5th and 6th. Jana
Yes.
and Heather and Trey are. I think Jana said she flies in on the 5th and she's just going to stay in Orlando until Trey and Clarissa arrive on the 6th, and then they're going to drive down together. So since KK has to work, but I'm off. I think I took that week off. I think I'll be off, for like 2 weeks or something. So I'm going to drive down with the kids, and then I want to hit Winter Haven one day while I'm there before everybody flies in for that. So that man, let me see. I'm gonna have to walk around the bar. Let me pull up some pictures here of what this place looks like here.
Even if he's gonna nip you because he's stupid.
Tighten my screen up here.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I want that in my man cave.
The greatest craft beers ever invented.
But they were in Winter Haven, and
Yeah, that looks like Taco Mac's bottle collection, man. We had 250 in the bottle at Taco Mac. 98 on draft.
This is like
Oh, damn.
No, damn.
It's good.
We may not want to leave.
Yes.
Well, I'm glad one of you volunteered to be the designated driver because I'm probably going to need one.
We may have to take the girls.
I don't want to pay for an Uber from Winter Haven back to Sebring. I don't know what that would cost, but
No, we won't do that. We'll have one of the girls go with us.
They make it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm driving down.
Make her drive.
I'll be driving my wife's van down there, so it seats like 7.
There you go.
But we got the same van too, so we're good.
Hello.
Okay.
So we could take 14 then.
Hey. You headed this
Yep.
way?
Yeah.
All right, guys. I just got home. I'm gonna go eat dinner.
All right, brother.
Okay.
Where the heck? How do I get my hand in front of the screen? There we go.
There you go. You got it.
When I see you pull up my,
All right, guys. Brian, we'll see you on Saturday. David, we'll see you soon.
All right.
All righty.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
I don't know how to. Oh. There we go. I think.
Well,
I'll leave that there. I'll leave that there for you, David, so you can remember to watch this guy.
Oh, I won't forget that now. Man, I'll start it and it'll be in my history, so I'm good.
I say I've got this chat that's been ongoing for decades with my Marine buddies, and Russ, who was on earlier, he just sent like the YouTube link, didn't say what it was or what it was about or anything. He just sent it in the chat, so I just clicked on it, and I'm watching it, and it's this guy, and he's drinking his Mick Ultra, and he's in the gym and he's working out, and he's like, I burned 190 calories. I can have 3 more of these, he's drinking. And as I'm watching it, I'm like, wait, is this guy serious? Because he's not smiling. He's got a
serious,
straight face. He's serious. And everything he's doing is all about, okay, burned off. I can drink another one. He's halfway through it. It finally hit me that it's a joke, but it's hilarious.
Yeah, I'm going to check it out.
I tried it back when it first came out. I tried it, and I don't know. For me, it was kind of like the Yingling flight was. It's just very, very light. I'm used to having fat on my bones now, so I kind of need more calories in my beers.
Well, it's like you said, man. That's all I drank. It was, I mean, in the Marines, that's all we drank. We drank the Miller High Life or Miller
Wait,
Lite or
they had Mick Ultra when you was in the Marines?
no. We
I
drank
was gonna
like
say, I thought that was relative. I mean,
Bud
who knows?
Light.
It might have been out for 10 years now, but
Or the white or the beer in the white can with the black lettering that said light beer on there. That
was that
was
Miller Lite?
yeah, Miller Lite, Bud Light. I can't drink Budweiser because it gives me a headache. There's just something about it that's just
I drank. You never went to Japan, did you?
no, never tried.
Sometimes there were like beer shortages, and because I guess they don't fly anything in. Everything that comes to mainland Japan comes on ships, and it's not like they directly go from like California to Japan. So usually when the stuff like potato chips and pretzels would come in the 7 Day store, they were already stale. So like
That
you
sucks.
you'd get your pretzels and you'd chew them like bubble gum because they were stale. But you just got used to it because that's how it was. And then
Right.
like when the ship didn't come in when it was supposed to and all the beer was gone. I remember one time we went to the 7 Day store and the lady says, "Well, we don't have any beer. The shipment didn't come in." It was like, "You don't have any beer?" And she said, "Well, let's go look in the back." So we go in the back storage
Oh
room,
shit.
like these cardboard boxes, like the beer, like a case of beer comes in a cardboard box. And it's like that room had been flooded. Like the boxes were like deteriorated. The caps on the bottles were rusted. And she's
Oh
like, "Well, we got
yeah.
some Coors." And I mean, these Coors, the roaches had eaten
Oh
all the glue off the labels and stuff. I mean, it was bad. But you know what? We paid $4 a case and we took it home and iced it and
heck
we
yeah.
drank.
Dude, those were the days. I'm telling you, we would when we got done doing these freaking 8 to 10 mile humps, and we were done. Once we got back, we were done. That was on a Friday. We'd be done for until Monday. And I'm like, beer ain't gonna cut it, boys, because I'm dying. I'm hurting. So we'd go grab some Jack, and we'd get snockered, man, drinking that stuff because you wouldn't feel the pain anymore.
Yeah.
We'd feel it the next day, but right then and there, we didn't.
Yeah. We did more humps than I wanted to do, but
Yeah,
I
we
know
didn't
we
do a
didn't do
ton of them,
we
but
didn't do nearly as many as the ground side did, but
oh yeah.
uh,
Well, see, when I was in a headquarters element, so we didn't hump anywhere. We always, you know, put it in the vehicle and go. I mean, because we were a headquarter elements to the grunt units for comm. Because we set up all the vehicles, we'd remote all the radios into the COC tent, so that was easy. And I was assigned a vehicle with a radio, and just maintain that radio, and that was it.
wait a minute. So you were the radio man, so that means you called in for the airdrops of
Heck
like
yeah!
beer behind the lines and stuff.
And you never say repeat. You say again or something, because if you say repeat, that meant bomb again. Do it over. I learned that
I
the
mean,
hard way.
but I mean that's what you did, right? You could call in and have them drop freaking beer on your danger close, right?
Uh,
Just hope the
I,
parachute opens so they don't splash.
yeah. No, you had to. Man, it's been so long ago. How did you? Trying to remember how we did that. Like, because the officer would tell you, okay, send these, give them these coordinates, and you would have to, and that would be the area, and then pray to God you got your fingers crossed that he knows what he's doing. And it's kind of like a forward observer for Artie. Those guys had to be like spot on, because if you weren't spot on, guess what? You could be a puff of mist.
Oh yeah.
So, oh man, where's everybody at, man?
I don't know. My other Marine Corps buddies left me hanging. My back teeth are floating. Ray had to go check on his dog.
Well, this is a neat little deal, man. We'll have to do this again when you're not down.
Yeah, so I'll like I said, I'm gonna when I sign off here, I'm gonna go up and look for a different microphone configuration because obviously the one on the camera is not working. So
Yeah,
I'll
I
have
don't
to get.
understand why it's not picking up. It's just right here in front. I don't understand why it's not picking up to the
Yeah,
side.
see, and this laptop has just one port on the side, but it shows it's for like a headset and microphone. And
Right.
my microphone setup, like if you look at the metal, whatever you call the metal little doohickey that you plug in. So if it's a headset and microphone, it's got like 3 bands on it. But if it's just a microphone, it has 2. And when I stick it in the slot, it's not, I don't know, it's not picking up the microphone, but that works on my camera. It just doesn't work on my laptop. So
Gotcha.
I'll figure it out. But thanks for joining in, Dave. I'm probably going to end this, and
All right, brother.
black teeth are floating, and I'll get it figured out. So I'll practice it a couple more times before I come down in January, so that it's all
Yeah,
ready
cool.
to go.
I'd like to check out that place in Winter Haven. That'd be cool.
Yeah, if you're off on weekends, I'll make sure we'll go up there on the weekend.
Okay, 10-4, brother.
All righty.
All right,
See you
later.
later.